Yo guys, what's up? So, right, okay, video on Amir Khan versus Devon Alexander post-fight. To put the volume down, please. Right, so Amir Khan, everything that I said was going to happen, I mean everything, spot for dot, it happened in this fight. I told you Amir Khan was going to outclass Devon Alexander. It's going to have Zab Judah written all over it. He wasn't able to stop Devon Alexander because Devon Alexander does have a solid chin. But he, like I said, he outpointed him for almost every round. I give Devon Alexander one round out of sympathy for Devon. And, you know, I like Devon Alexander. But there's so many things that I want to talk about, and let's just get straight into that first. I think before the fight, the majority of people were thinking that this was going to be a competitive fight between Devon Alexander and Amir Khan. It turned out that it wasn't competitive. It was one-sided. Devon Alexander was just on the other side of a beating. A lot of people felt that Amir Khan would dominate. That is what happened, and then there was a minority who thought that Devon Alexander was going to win this fight. But I think the bulk of people, summarising it, thought that this was going to be a close fight. And you've got to take these things into account. I mean, when Amir Khan fought Louis Collazo, people thought that that fight was going to be won by Collazo. A lot of people were going for Louis Collazo, and then after the fight, people started discrediting Amir's win. So I think that this is a lot of hate going towards Amir. And on Twitter, people are still calling him glass-chinned. People are still dissing him, criticising him. I've seen a lot of people on my Twitter still dissing him and not giving him the true props that he deserves. And I think that rather than me being a biased person, because I know Thurman as well. I'm gonna do a proper video on Keith Thurman as well. I know Thurman very well, and I really like Thurman, right? But I'm gonna give him criticism where it's due. Amir Khan has no criticism. I can't. How can I critique that? What do you want me to say, that Amir took too many punches in the fight? He hardly took any. Did Amir what? I mean, I can't understand where Amir went wrong in this fight for me to critique him. I'm always up for critiquing boxing, but I just can't find anything that Amir did wrong in that fight. Yeah, I think it was just perfect. People are saying, people say on Twitter, you've gone overboard. I think that people have a lot of hate for Amir. For some reason, there are some people who hate Amir. I don't know whether it's because of his skin tone. I get a lot of racial hate as well. I don't know whether it's that. I don't know. But I think generally people are just jealous, and you will always get haters irrespective. But you can't. I mean, how can you critique him as a fighter? You know, like as a fighter, that performance was perfection. I can't see Mayweather doing that to Alexander, landing that many punches on Alexander and getting hit so few times. I just can't see Mayweather doing that to someone like Devon Alexander, who's a boxer. I mean, people are saying now, I know what people are going to say. Devon Alexander was a gatekeeper. He was never a good fighter to begin with. Amir should have taken a better fights and that. But weren't these the same people that were saying before the fight that Devon Alexander's going to beat Amir, or it's going to be a very competitive fight? And these were the same people that were saying Louis Collazo is going to knock Amir Khan out. He's got a glass chin. And it's getting a little bit annoying to me, because I keep telling you guys, right, that Amir Khan is a special fighter. I see it. And people are saying that, oh, this guy is biased towards Amir. Listen, no, I'm not. Listen, Amir is a special fighter to come. You guys will see in the future, and I keep telling you guys, if Amir fights Mayweather, he will be the one to beat Floyd Mayweather. I've always said it. I think Pacquiao has a good chance of beating Mayweather, but the thing is, I don't feel that he stands the best chance to beat Floyd. I think that the chance that if anyone has a good chance, it's Amir Khan, and I really feel that that's the fight that should get made. I think people need to separate the personality of Amir, and if you dislike him personally, and separate the fighter, because the fighter, let me just tell you guys and spell this out for you, right? In terms of boxers who Amir's beaten, he outclassed Paulie Malignaggi for every round. He outclassed Zab Judah for every round. He outclassed Devon Alexander for 12 rounds. Do you know what I mean? Like, he is a phenomenal boxer. Now, people talk about Kell Brook, and Kell Brook was saying that Kell Brook deserves the Mayweather fight. And I think Kell Brook is a solid fighter, and I give him credit for beating Sean Porter 110%. But let me just break this down for you. Kell Brook faced Sean Porter, who beat Devon, right? But Sean Porter and Devon Alexander are on a similar level, but totally different fighters. Sean Porter out-hustled Devon Alexander. But if you look at the resumes, Devon Alexander's resume is still stronger than Sean Porter's, even though he lost to Sean Porter. So, it's, you know, you need to stop going, people need to stop going with this triangle theory that people have, that this guy beat this guy, and this guy beat this guy, therefore this guy beats this guy. Boxing doesn't work like that. We see with Manny Pacquiao, Marquez, and Bradley, you know, one beat the other, and the other beat the other, and you can't go according to that. Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, and Joe Frazier, similar situation. Kell Brook lost a number of rounds to Sean Porter, and I like Kell Brook, and I think he's a solid fighter, and I really want to see Amir versus Kell. But I don't think right now that fight should happen right now. I personally really want to see Khan versus Mayweather because, one, Mayweather doesn't have the pop to hurt Amir. Two, I don't think Mayweather's faster than Amir because, I'm going to be honest, look, right, I know my boxing history. We go back in boxing and we look at someone like Sugar Ray Leonard. Now, at this moment in time, Ray Leonard is on a different level to Amir, right? Obviously, because he's a ring legend, he's proven, he's fought the best, he fought Tom. But, I mean, we look at hand speed, and that to me is like a phenomenal fighter who had exceptional hand speed. But we compare Amir's hand speed to that. I mean, tell me that, would you put £10,000 that Sugar Ray Leonard was faster than Amir Khan when it comes to speed? And it's like, no. Do you know what I mean? You can't. Amir has exceptional, unbelievable speed. And he's now learning to use it. And under Virgil Hunter, who is also the trainer of Andre SOG Ward, number 2 pound for pound fighter on the list, right? A lot of people have taken him off. I understand why, but, you know, whatever he's done in the ring, he is a legend of this era, in my opinion. I think Andre Ward's done exceptional things in boxing, and he has shown his skill. But Amir has the fastest hands in boxing. He's under Virgil Hunter, who I think has done an unbelievable job with Amir. And I really feel Amir needs to get his props. I really think Amir needs to get some props. Yeah, Devon Alexander didn't have much punching power. He's not really a come-forward fighter. But Devon Alexander is a solid boxer. Mayweather's a boxer. And that's what we're judging. We're taking auditions for Floyd Money Mayweather in May. People want to see Pacquiao Mayweather. I understand that because Pacquiao's proven. But Pacquiao's lost to Marquez as well. Okay? Pacquiao has holes in his boxing game. Pacquiao overall has dealt with opponents in exceptional fashion. He's dealt with legends. And his resume is stronger than Amir's. But Amir has dealt with boxers in a fashion that Pacquiao couldn't do. Okay? I think that if Pacquiao went in against Alexander, if Pacquiao went in against Malignaggi, against Zab Judah, against all these different fighters, I think Pacquiao beats them, but he doesn't beat them and outbox them in the fashion that Amir did today. You know, like what Amir did to Devon Alexander, I don't think Pacquiao does that to Devon. I feel Pacquiao, when he fights, he leaves his stance very wide open. I'm a huge Pacquiao fan. But what I'm trying to say is Amir deserves props. And people need to stop like criticizing me for giving Amir his due props. I think there's a lot of hate for Amir, and it needs to stop. I keep saying it. Just give it time, guys, and you will see. What Amir's all about, and you're gonna see some shocking things in the future from Amir Khan. And irrespective of anything, I think Mayweather versus Khan should happen. Manny Pacquiao, good fight as well. I think Mayweather's cornered right now because he's stuck between Pacquiao and Khan. He has nowhere to turn to fight anybody else, and they're both looking very, very dangerous. If he takes Keith Thurman, in my opinion, I think that's a duck move. Thurman is a brilliant, excellent fighter. I know Thurman personally. He's such a good person. Always got time of the day, not stuck up at all. Humble, down to earth, on a level, off the cameras. He's a humble person. I talk to Thurman now and again, but I don't think he's ready for Floyd Mayweather. That's the truth. I think Amir has been up on it. He's headlined MGM. Amir Khan has he's fought in Mandalay Bay, and we go through Khan's resume. He's been in with the best. He's taken a few losses. But tell me, you know, we compare Muhammad Ali and George Foreman. George Foreman was undefeated, annihilating fighters, right? And George Foreman today goes in to the... I have to put the volume down, the remote's there. Underneath the keyboard. Right? We go through Muhammad Ali and George Foreman, and you see George Foreman was an undefeated fighter. He was annihilating Joe Frazier. Ali lost, and people were like, why? Do you know what I mean? People did not think Muhammad Ali is going to beat or give him much of a chance. But this is the thing, right? Ali went and he whooped him. You know what I mean? Ali went and he whooped him. Amir's also from Olympic background. He's lost. He's got knocked out. And, you know, people, you have to remember, right, that in the future, we don't know how the future is going to look at Amir Khan, but we know how the future looks at Muhammad Ali. But at the time, Muhammad Ali really didn't stand a chance against George Foreman. Yeah, he went and beat him. You know, styles make fights, and I think Amir looked exceptional today. I'm just giving him his props. I don't know if other channels are gonna, and I think a lot of people are gonna hate on this video and dislike it. But let me know what you think. Comments in the section below. Make sure you subscribe as always. Follow me on Twitter at @sham_Ayub, Facebook.com/BeRealOnline. You know, I'm just giving fighters criticism where they need to get criticised, and giving them praise where they need to be praised, and that's it. Hate if you want to hate. Be a hater in a bit.